Alright, let's get this over with because it is boiling hot in here. Hey, what's up, guys? My name's Connor, and welcome back, or welcome to my channel if you're new. First of all, no, I am not high. I just stole off chlorine in my eyes from the pool yesterday. Yeah. Let's get on with the video. First of all, I'm sorry for the background noise. It is hot in here. And I already turned off like the fans that make the most noise, but that's still going, so I'm sorry. Story time. I guess I'm gonna tell you guys about my toxic relationship with my first boyfriend. It all kind of started back when I first came out. Back when I identified as bisexual. Which is valid, I just don't identify as it. This guy that I had a crush on, who helped me realize that I wasn't straight, let's call him Brent, which is what I called him in the last video or whatever. He actually told me that he was bisexual as well. And it was just fireworks for me. Like, oh my god, the guy I have a crush on can date me. But there was one little flaw. He was in a relationship with a girl. So that kind of put a little damper on our relationship. So for like the next week or two, I was talking to him like every day, just like learning more stuff about him because we were already like acquaintances, but now we were getting to be better friends. And this is kind of where the bad part happened. I really wanted to be with him, but I didn't want to break Brent and his girlfriend up, because his girlfriend already hated me. I asked him this question: if you and her ever break up, would you consider dating me? And his response is kind of what was the hook, line, and sinker on it. I don't know fishing terms, guys. I'm sorry. He said, yes, if we ever break up, I'm gonna go straight to you. No, this is in like the 7th grade. And it was like a letter being passed back and forth to each other by our mutual friend. Yeah. Relationships are great, aren't they? And then for like the next 8 months, I talked to him every day again and was trying to tell him that I really, really liked him and that I wanted to kiss him and relationship crap with him. And he said that he did too, but he was with her. This is bad for like both me and his girlfriend at this point, so now that I think about it, maybe telling a 7th grade, 8th grade love story isn't the best video idea. Whatever, it's still going up. And then things between him and I kind of started to lean in the direction of trying to go out in a way. You know, like in 7th grade terms, I would sit next to him, like pretty close to him. I would try to put my hand on his accidentally, and we would look at each other in the locker room, which wasn't awkward at all. Oh, I just wanted to include this. I don't remember in time frame when this happened, but I got asked for nudes. Not really nudes, he said, and I quote, "Would you send me a crotch picture?" Don't worry, I didn't send it, by the way. Wanted to, but it didn't, because, like, child pornography. And then after months and months of waiting, he finally broke up with his girlfriend. I didn't know why. I didn't care. I immediately came up to him like the day after because I wanted to wait. And I said, "Oh my gosh, I heard you and her broke up. Are you okay? Do you need comfort?" Then he decided to push me away. And not physically, just like emotionally. At this point, I'm like, but you said after. So I gave him like another day and then messaged him and said, hey, I don't want to come on too strong, but you said after you break up with her, you'd go out with me. Like, I still have the note. I got receipts, BB. Receipts. And then he said, it would be bad for me to immediately go out with someone after I just broke up with someone. Give me like 3 months. 3 months! I'm sorry, but in 3 months we'll be 8th graders. Do you not know how middle school relationships work? And yeah, I continued texting him, trying to get our relationship flowing. But nothing happened. Not a single thing. You want to know my favorite part of this? Over the summer or whatever, I ended up setting his next 2 girlfriends up together. Yeah. So you can already guess what happened. But 3 months later, he was in another relationship. And it wasn't with me. Guys, I just want to say real quick that I'm really overacting this because, like, I want this video to be interesting. Of course, then I was this upset. Now I'm way over it. So I'm like, what the heck, dude? Like, you said 3 months. It's been 3 months. What happened? And then he told me that he wanted to be with this girl. Ooh. I'm like, alright. I'm just gonna go cry in my room for like 20 minutes, but alright. Continued to message him, continued to try and get something rolling. You know the drill by now. But they broke up. And I found out why. Should I say this? I found out that they were doing stuff in the woods together. Stuff that I will not name because it wasn't in any way school appropriate. Which they did behind the school. I found out that then that he was also trying to do that with his first girlfriend, the one that hated me. This still didn't make me lose interest in him because, God, I am such a bad person when it comes to my crushes, honestly. Brent really set the bar for me. So I waited another couple days and I'm like, and I asked him out again. He said the same thing as, you know, wanting to wait and not get into another relationship. And then a week later, he is with another girl. Like, boy, why are you lying? Just say you don't want to be in a relationship with me. Jeez. At this point of crying like every single night over a boy in the 8th grade, I found out that they were doing stuff that wasn't appropriate. And they broke up. And I'm finally just like, okay, dude, like, I'm gonna ask you out again. And I know you're gonna say no and get into another relationship. But why? And then he told me like this explanation of how he doesn't want to be in a relationship with me because it would like lower our friendship. Which like you already have by giving me false hope for like 2 years, honey. But I lied and said, no, of course it won't. I just really want to be your boyfriend. At this point, I asked him out at school when I'm out to everybody at school, and a bunch of my friends were with me, and they said to him, like, you better say yes to this boy or I'm gonna beat you. And I'm just like, okay guys, calm down, but continue please. And 3 days later, I texted him and said, hey, do you have an answer yet? Sorry to keep bothering you. And he said, yes, I will be your boyfriend, but don't tell anyone because I'm still deciding. That is such crap, dude. Just say no until you've decided. Like, or just say no. And I get it in my head that it is a no. Anyways, I misinterpreted what he wrote. I thought he said, yes, don't tell anyone that I'm still deciding. I thought the part that he didn't want to tell was that he was still deciding whether or not he was going to be my boyfriend. So the next day I told everyone. The morning I woke up, went to the bathroom, did my biz, checked my phone, and I saw a text from his ex that said, did he say yes? And I replied, yeah, he did. That day, he didn't talk to me at all. I texted him and said, hey, are you mad at me? And he went off. Like, that's so understandable why he went off. But then again, it's really not. So I apologized. I said that I was sorry for misinterpreting what he said. I was crying. Did I mention that I cried like almost every night over this boy? God, yeah, this was toxic for me in my mental state. And then the next 3 days, he still didn't talk to me, at all. I tried texting him, nope. I tried going up to him, no. And then I'm like, okay, this is stupid. If you're not gonna talk to me, then just say that you want to break up. We weren't really dating, But still. And then we broke up. He got back with his ex. The latest ex, by the way. I was sad. And then she tried to get the three of us in an open relationship together. Because she felt bad for me and wanted him and I to be together, but she didn't want to break up with him. Again, toxic for all of us. I said no. And you'd think that would be the end of it, but no. I still tried to be with him 2 months later. Until I went off on him about his latest girlfriend. So, he texted me because they broke up again. And I tried consoling him because I still liked him. He said that she was his soulmate and he will never find love again, and he is so upset. He is saying that he's gonna do awful things, and I'm like, honey, no. We are in the 8th grade. You do not know your soulmate in the 8th grade. You might, but you do not know them. That does not make sense, Connor. So I went off on how we are barely teenagers yet. Our brains are not done developing. You have not found the person that you will happily be married to. He got mad at me and blocked me, and that's mostly the end of it. Still liked him a little, but I've gotten over him. Alright, and that concludes the worst story time of all. No, I feel like I wanted to tell this as a warning or whatever. Don't spend a year over someone who is trying the least to be with you. And other messages that were in here, those come up now. Nope, I don't know any. I don't know anyone. Do you? Anyways, guys, that's gonna be the end of this video. Outro. So if you guys like this video and want to see more of me not on YouTube, then make sure to follow my social media. Everywhere I am at Closetedconnor, somewhere on screen, probably in the middle. And if you don't want to type me up in your social media, the links to my Twitter, Instagram, and Tumblr are in the description below. And if you can't find me on Snapchat, that's because my Snapchat is at ZeldaM_JH. At ZELDAM_JH. Yes! You guys don't know how proud I get when I'm able to do that correctly and in mostly one take. Again, if you like this video, oh no, not again. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up or a little thumbs up if you got tiny hands. And leave a comment below of what you want to see in my next videos upcoming. Or if you just want to say hi, I read every comment. And next week's video, yes, there's going to be a next week's video. It's hopefully going to be a collab with my friend. But if they can't, I'll find some other video idea to do. But there will be a video up next week. And then I'll be back on my every other week schedule. Alright guys, and if you want to see the next upcoming videos, hit that subscribe button down there. Hit the subscribe button down below. And I gotta go because I am sweating. Bye!